And Sam, you've got some information about the co-pilot's social profile.
Yes, his Facebook page, Dr. Drew, which has since been taken down, by the way, but it did reflect a pretty normal guy. So according to published reports, on his Facebook page, he liked flying the Airbus 320, which is the plane he took down. He linked to a pilot's chat room. He mentioned a German astronaut who went to the International Space Station last year. He liked gadgets, electronic music, discos, bowling. Really normal. He had a sense of humor. I mean, no red flags on his Facebook page.
It's so weird.
I know.
It almost makes it more disturbing and harder to understand if we could link it to something. Yeah, Evie, you got incredulity written all over your face. Waldo just taught us something interesting, too, is that the pilot is ultimately responsible for the aircraft. So you don't think that way, but that's the responsible party. And then we have this guy behaving in strange ways, but not a clue as to why.
You know, I was laughing earlier because you guys are talking about his social media, and because everything looks normal on his Facebook page, well, then he must be a normal human being. And then we always talk about, oh my God, this person seems so normal. Why would they do such a thing? And this is what baffles me sometimes. People who have underlying issues, deep issues, they don't always walk around with, you know, this crazy template on their forehead, screaming and acting erratically. Sometimes they're very high-functioning individuals. So you can have mental and emotional disorders and still be high functioning. Another thing is he's in that cockpit, he's lucid, he's breathing. And we talked earlier in the last block about how he's just quiet and peaceful. To me, that's somebody who's very aware of what's going on. Okay, so often when you're dealing with people who do suicides or people who are about to do something where they know their life's going to end, they tend to, Dr. Drew, enter into a moment of peace and clarity. They almost become quiet and peaceful because now they know the end is coming, and they actually feel better.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. When people make a decision to kill themselves, start giving their things away and that kind of thing, they want to die. That's literally part of the crazy thinking of being suicidal. But that does not factor in the mass murder. That part that is so altered, that's so different from what the vast majority of people who want to hurt themselves, they're not interested in harming other people. They're interested in ending their pain. What's that, Evie?
But Dr. Drew, you're seeing it, this is the thing, you're seeing it from your perspective, from your eyes, as a doctor, as you. You're seeing the world in the way you see it, and you're saying, how could someone do this? But what we have to do, if you're doing a true forensic profile on someone, we have to see it from his eyes, his world. And what's going on in social media, that means nothing. I want to interview his friends, his family. I want to know what he did. I want to know if he tortured animals when he was a kid. I want to know everything about this person, but you have to see the world through his eyes. So although we sit here and sometimes we're baffled by the things people do, I have to tell you, Dr. Drew, human beings, people, we are capable of the most wonderful, extraordinary things, and we at the same time are capable of the most heinous, awful things. If a human mind can think it, it can do it, even if it's as devious and evil as this.